Hello everyone and welcome to the Edmonds Racing Preview Show. Well, it's a huge weekend of racing. Got the Everest, Caulfield Cup, and Toby and Trent are here to give you all the insights on their weekend runners. And welcome fellas, well done, another winning week, and Boccariva did the job here on the home track.
Sure did, Dad. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Trent's good.
Trent's good, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. We're really good.
Wake up.
We're really good. We're really good.
Boccariva, talk us through it, that was a good win.
Yeah, look, she drew poorly, and we'd spoke about there being no speed in the race, and we'd sort of left it up to Lani Allen to basically do what she wanted to do. But we sort of asked us, well, if you're going to bounce her out, and make sure you don't muck around and don't get caught wide, which she didn't. The filly began pretty quick, and she actually stumbled out of the barrier. She began that quick. She actually knuckled over and then picked herself up and whizzed through and controlled that race, and the first two horses beat the rest of them by a long way, like 6 or 7 lengths or something. So they've probably got a good future, those two. Well, we know our filly has. We're confident she'll be better in time with another prep underneath her. We'll give her a break after the next. We'll give her one more run probably, which weather permitting will be next Saturday in Brisbane, and then we'll give her a break whilst the spring's here and the really hot weather comes, so we don't want her in hammering away then. But good filly.
Okay, bit of ability.
Ran I think
broke a 10-year-old
class record. So got a good future.
There you go, and good to see the Sedgenho colours once again flying the flag.
We're back, Kev.
Correct. That's good. And look, we had her mum, obviously Leslie's Choice. She was quite sharp. Had the half sister previously as well, Vivid Fortress, who we got a maiden with. And this filly's continued the trend. Leslie's been a good broodmare.
Yeah, good, yeah.
I think she's had 3 foals. We've bought 2 of them, haven't we?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. No, maybe 4 and 2, but yeah.
4 and 2, anyway.
Association
we've won
anyway.
with both of them that we've had, so yeah.
Yeah, good.
He wants to take on the Rockhampton Rocket next week, the new bang Chinny Boom.
Yep.
So we'll see how we go.
So stay tuned.
Chinny Boom.
Okay.
She'd have won like that at Rockhampton too. By further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll match race. No doubt there'll be some others in the mix too.
Yes.
All right. Well, that was good. What about your footy team? Bit of news there. Breaking news. Desi gone.
Tom Turbo and his brother might be out too.
The less said about that, the better.
This is Manly, by the way.
That's a disgrace.
Man,
Disgrace. He was thrown under the bus.
Oh.
He was thrown under the bus with the Pride jersey saga. There was no support from the CEO or the rest of them backing him up when he had to give the press conference and read off the piece of paper. So I think he's been treated a little bit harshly in the last couple of months.
Yeah. Okay.
Now he's gone. So moving on.
I think it's sad because he's a career he's Penrith Junior, then or whatever. He started his career in Penrith. Obviously went to Manly and been there all his life.
He played West, didn't he?
Hey.
He was a West boy,
I think
wasn't
he played for Penrith. I think you're fine.
Okay, we'll Google that.
Before my time, so you guys can argue all you want.
I remember him playing.
But
West.
All I'll say is they sacked him once and it didn't work out. That's why he come back. Anyway.
Who sacked him?
Well, he's already had one stint at Manly. That's why he went to the
him.
Bulldogs.
He left. I heard Scott Pengan interviewed yesterday.
Yeah.
And only the board will know why he's gone.
Well, that's right.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Changing of the guard.
Anyway,
at Manly.
We could be in worse trouble if they put the other bloke in there talking about.
Well, yeah. Anthony Seabold.
Anyway, we're a racing show. Let's get
back to the racing. So let's get into racing. It's enough footy.
We probably know more about football than we do about the racing.
Yeah, that's right. So Saturday, Eagle Farm, 2 runners heading up the M1. Frederick the Dane.
A couple of guys think we do anyway.
Who's that?
Oh, no matter. They know who they are.
We get a lot of hate mail. Yeah.
All right, Frederick the Dane. We've spoken about him pretty much every week for the last 3 or 4 weeks. He's been waiting for a nice race here for Spice of Thoroughbreds, and this looks like a good one. Class 3 plate over the 1,000.
Jasmine Cornish,
but she has to contend with a wide gate.
Yeah, unfortunately,
starting from the bakery at the shops.
Yeah, normally we would wait, but we're probably in a position where we've got to run this week. We let Bow Desert go because the track come up a heavy 9, and he doesn't handle much over a 5, so we let that go, and it ended up being pretty good. So we've got to run this week. He's fit and he's well, and he flew on Tuesday morning. He can really gallop this horse. It's just the wide barrier is a bit of a test, but we'll see.
Okay.
It's going well enough to run well. The barrier is a bit of a concern to me.
Yeah, sure.
Because there's always big pressure in these
Stiff
in
field.
these type of races. So whilst he's fast, there's probably going to be a couple underneath him as fast. So we'll see.
But better suited this because last week it was a class
Yeah,
6,
yeah, it was
wasn't
a
it?
bit,
So this is a much
yep,
better.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay. All right. Good luck to Spicer Thoroughbreds there with Frederick. They've also got pedal to the metal. We'll talk about him a bit later. Mimi Lagarde, Trent, makes her anticipated return after failing on the wet track here on Pink Ribbon Cup Day, and this is a benchmark 85 over the 1400 firm track. That obviously suits.
Firm track suits, but the Edmonds barrier draw,
Yeah.
2 Saturday runners, 14 of 14, 19 of 19.
Not ideal.
I don't know how it keeps happening.
Years.
I don't know how it keeps happening. And then you see other trainers that'll have 6 or 7 runners, and there's one of them that draws outside half of the field. The rest draw inside half a dozen. It's sickening. But anyway, that is what it is. She'll be second half of the field. Hopefully they get along pretty decent, and she can repeat
There's
her
not much
gold
speed in
edition.
it though, is there?
That's the problem. There's not a great deal of speed. The horse of Heathcote's that's been flying, she's going to get the perfect run again from a soft barrier, and we'll be giving away a stack of stars.
Indiscreetly probably goes forward. Bjorn Baker's also get a run now. It'll go forward. There could be a bit more pressure than you think.
I'm hopeful.
Can she settle closer then if not?
We don't. Look, it's not much point in doing that. It's better off going back and giving her a trouble-free. Sorry, not a trouble-free run. Going back and letting her relax. Cut the corner a bit, come out, and just let her get down the middle. And I think more tomorrow, because the 2 runs since Magic Million Day have both been on heavy tracks, and she's performed poorly. Right here was terrible the other day against a bad lot of horses. Ramwick was obviously against a good bunch of horses, and she failed. So I think the whole team, Jerry and Luke and Trent and I, want to see her, finish off, and she might run a nice 3rd, 4th, or 5th. As long as she's running on and she's doing everything at the right end of the race, is fine. But if she's struggling, well, then she may just need to do something else.
Yeah. Okay. So you just want to see her do it again.
Yep.
She's a pretty good price if she produces her best form. I think Unibet around $9.
I think she's priced on the wide barrier. That's
And
her
last
couple of runs. Wide barrier in her last couple of runs on the bog, but her last run at Eagle Farm, she gave him a towel up in the gold edition and was just absolutely dominant. So
we've come to the conclusion that the 2 poor runs have been on heavy tracks. You'd nearly think with her conformation and the way she gets around the place, you'd think a soft track or a track. And that's my fault for running it. I should have scratched her. Trent wanted me to scratch her, and I said no, let's run it. It's a fairly common race.
Yep.
She didn't get a very good ride either. She didn't get much help to get through the ground, to be truthful. But anyway, you'd think with her conformation she would love a soft going, but she hasn't performed on it. And her two really good runs have been on firm tracks. So Magic Million Day here was like a brick, and Eagle Farm the race prior to was good. Even when she won at Doomben.
Better horse of Tony Gollins, put on the red light, I think it was called.
Yeah, it was a plain win, but we did put blinkers on in the gold edition. So I think, all that being said, back to a firm tracks. No real excuse other than the bad barrier. Mm-hmm. And if she can get cover and she finishes off, everyone will be, I'll be over the moon.
Yep. So you just want to see her back doing it, and then have you got anything else in mind for her?
Oh, there's plenty for her. Heading towards Magic Million Day, that'll be a goal. There's obviously the gateway for 4-year-olds. Then Magic Million Day after that. So look, there's plenty for her.
She's got to tick the box first.
Yeah. Probably like mares, 4-year-old mares. You just want to see her come back and compete. But she's going pretty good on the track. We're happy with the track work.
Okay.
So thumbs up, ticks up.
Hopefully she's storming home late in the piece down the outside.
Yeah, not too late.
Not too late.
She'll pick him up pretty quick. She's got a really good turn of foot.
Yep.
Just as long as the 1400 is not the 10 too far.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, good luck to Mr. Harvey there with Mimi. Saturday, the Gold Coast. Spicer Thoroughbreds pedal to the metal in a Class 1 handicap over the 1700. Second up here, steps up in trip, so that looks like it'll suit. But what do we make of that trial earlier on in the week? We're not reading anything into it.
He was there to have a soft one because he was racing on Saturday, but he went fair. He needs to lift, admittedly. He his first up run at Grafton was horrible. Generally, he takes a run anyway. I think he won second up at the Sunshine Coast over 1400 last time in a maiden. But he's got to go up in journey, and if he doesn't do anything, then he might find a home elsewhere. Pretty plain and simple.
Okay, but you're thinking that the trip, that's what
I think he needs it because he's coming off the bridle at the half mile in 1400 metre races, and I don't know whether that's him not having a go, lack of.
To be fair, he might be better at outside horses.
Yeah,
too.
and that as well.
You know,
we've
four runs have
changed-
been in between horses or
Correct.
inside horses, and he doesn't stretch out much at all.
We've changed a bit of gear on him. We've put a near side bubble cheeker
So he doesn't hang.
because he hangs like a rusty gate every start he has. He wants to get out, so
Rusty gate.
we're trying to straighten him up. King Callow, good, strong, left-handed stick
Carrow.
rider,
King Carrow.
and just whoop him over the line. It's not a very good race, so if he doesn't do anything tomorrow,
You're lifting.
he might be out the door.
Okay, King Callow back
Carrow.
aboard. Carrow.
Yeah.
All right, the final runner is Philly Special. Drops back from a Saturday Metro race for this, which is Class 3 over 1300, and again looks a nice race for her.
It does. She didn't race well at a first try in Saturday grades. I think she was a tad slow away, and Jimmy sort of used her a bit and put her just behind him, and that ground was a bit sticky up there. She didn't get through it real good. So we'll have to keep an eye on this track here. Haven't had much rain overnight, but there could be a little bit around tomorrow. But let's ride her nice and patient and leave her alone early. Sean Cormack's on.
Yep.
And he can ride a nice patient race, and she should be strong.
Okay, and just on that, he hasn't ridden a lot for you guys, but
He has on and off.
Yeah.
Sean's had a bit of luck with Sean actually.
Really?
He's a well accomplished horseman, Sean.
Yeah, no,
he's
he
a
rides some winners.
Group 1 winning rider, by the way. South African guy. He lives at Sunny Coast. Quite a reserved, really nice professional rider.
All right.
That's it.
Okay, they're the four runners. Best Bet and Unibet Punting League. Not a lot of options here with the four runners. Couple of bad barriers. Couple of horses you want to see do it.
I'll go Philly Special here.
That's all that needs to be said. Philly Special here.
I'm going Mimi.
Mimi. Mimi to bounce back.
She'll belt him
Okay.
tomorrow.
I hope so.
Good luck.
I hope he's right.
Yeah, that's right. It'd be good to see both of them. And then let's talk about Unibet Punting League.
Caulfield Cup.
Caulfield Cup.
No compromise. We've gone no compromise. Last start, winner on the Boggin and Metropolitan. He only just fell in. However, 53 kilos. Craig Newitt. The wetter the better. He's just an absolute mud runner. And with 53, right trainer, right profile, I think can win.
And it's going to be pretty wet, isn't it? Because the Maribyrnong
I saw photos of Flemington. The Maribyrnong River is
It's busted, isn't it?
it's risen rapidly. So
All right.
that's about us, I'd say.
Okay, there you go. You got a couple of tips, best bets, couple of insights. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Good luck, guys.